Hello, everybody, and welcome to day 2 of the Modern Horizons 3 Arena Open. This is the first draft, so I'm battling to try and go 3-1 or better in my 4 matches to qualify for my second draft, and then in that second draft, I'll be competing for up to $2,000 in cash. If you enjoy these videos, remember to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe for more, comment with your questions, thoughts, and feedback to let me know what you think, and I will see you folks in the games. By games, of course, I mean the draft portion. Okay, what do we have here? Nethergoyf is our mythic rare. A solid card, I think, but not one that I'm crazy about. It's kind of hard to get the weird types into your graveyard, like artifacts, enchantments. So getting creatures, instants, lands in this format. So it's like a 1 mana 3/4 in the late game that you can escape. So pretty solid, but not crazy. I like Envoy of the Ancestors. I really like Signature Slam and Horrific Assault. I think Signature Slam is better because the counter and instant speed really does mean a whole lot. Also like the kind of backup plan of your other modified creatures dealing damage too. So I think I'm going to take Signature Slam here. There's a Cursed Wombat. I think Nethergoyf is fine. Horrific Assault might be my second pick out of this pack. I'm just going to draft this like a normal draft for me. Do the kind of base level stuff, like stay open, find colors I like, draft a good color combo. I just don't think Nethergoyf is like crazy or anything. Okay, phew. That was scary for a second. Well, we've gotten past a Writhing Chrysalis, which is a very good card, and we already started with a green card, so we could just speculate here. I think I will. I'll hover it. People have talked about a lot about how good this card is. It's quite powerful. It's one of the few gold cards that I am willing to speculate on, because if you do get to play it, it's really, really good. The person passing to us took a rare over it, so nothing crazy going on there, but still a good card. There's also an Amped Raptor. If I wanted to stay more flexible, I could just take an Amped Raptor. But if I did end up in red-green, I'd much rather have the Chrysalis. And then Hydra Trainer is also a solid card. I think it's fine. Nothing crazy. The 2-mana 1/1 part of it is pretty small ball to start with. And then there's like a Snapping Void Crawl. But if I'm going to take a gold card, I'll take the Chrysalis, and Chrysalis is a fine second pick. It's not as flexible as I'd like, but I just need to be willing to move off of it if it's not open. Not looking like that has to happen, though, yet. Galvanic Discharge, pick 3. Fantastic red card here. We are seeing a little bit of blue. There's a Serum Visionary. There's like Consigned to Memory as a good sideboard card. Skittering Precursor and Reckless Pyrosurfer are both pretty solid. I think I'm a little bit more of a fan of the Precursor at this point, because I like to take these fetch lands, but Galvanic Discharge, a clear pick here. So far, so good this draft. Every card in my deck is an absolute banger, as they say. I really like Horrific Assault. Really, really good common. My colors might dry up a little bit. It looks like black might be open. We see this card's pretty good. I don't think Row's very good. The rest of this package is kind of bad, though. So if I wasn't taking Horrific Assault, or this was like a blank, I could take this, but I might more likely take Seething Landscape to speculate on like a red-blue land to maybe splash and play a Temur Eldrazi deck. Okay. Just surveying the pack here. I think that the best card for me is Skoa Embermage. I think this card is just rock solid. I'm generally pretty happy playing it. There's a Deceptive Landscape, but I wanted to get the colorless lands. Pick 5 is not a time for me to like speculate too heavily. There's also Dog Umbra. Could be a direction to go. I don't like the dragon all that much. I'm just gonna take the Embermage. Ramping it out with some spawns is totally fine. Dog Umbra is okay. Would probably be my second pick out of this pack as a more speculative card. Okay, this is white-black. This is a weird card. This pack I'm not putting too much emphasis on, because I think all the cards are just pretty bad here. I think Mob might just be my pick just to cut red a little bit. There's also Gargantua is okay, but this pack is just bad, so I'm not going to get too wrapped up in it. Okay. Another kind of bad pack. Maybe I'll take a black card. I don't think I want to play black, though. No Elemental Blast. I guess could be a sideboard card I'd want. Charge Bug. I'll just keep taking the red cards. This is an interesting spot, because I could take Is It Generatorium. I only have 3 green cards. I've got a little bit of energy stuff going on. But I think I'll just take the land. This is a good opportunity. I often will want to splash blue in my Eldrazi deck. My green cards are good, are all good. Okay, we got a Roshin. I think Roshin's just bad. I've never found a use for this card. I guess I could technically play it, though. There are some matchups where maybe I'd want it. I'll just take a colorless land. Maybe I'll need it. Overall, pretty good pack 1. I don't regret passing the red-blue Generatorium or whatever. Nice. I'm setting up for a nice blue splash. Cool. Capture's totally fine to play in your decks that have maybe some spawns running around. Okay. Devourer of Destiny. I don't think this card's crazy in draft. Double colorless is hard. Hope Ender Coatl is solid, but not my favorite splash. I could also just be a blue-red Eldrazi deck that splashes green. But blue-red really wants to be an energy deck. I also like the Monk a lot. I think it's between Monk and Coatl. I'll take the Monk. I've got some good instants to get back, and it's a nice little land creature. This is a really good card to splash. This high roll type of thing can win me the game. I guess double blue. Yeah. Double blue makes this a hard splash to justify. I could just be a blue-red deck that splashes green. I do like Trickster's Elk a lot. Okay. Just take Twisted Landscape now. Skittering Precursor over Colossal Dread Mask is a close one, but I like the Precursor. I love me a Wayscape Battle Mage. This card's awesome. We're bobbing and weaving here. This is kind of a close draft. We're like kind of scrapping through, but we're getting solid cards still. Nice. I like this card. I think Glimpse the Impossible is way better than I thought it was at first. But I'm happy to get a Brood Scale. I still need 2 drops. This is a really good one. Perfect card to splash blue with, too. Hoping I don't have to play the Mog Mob and this Melted Charge Bug, but it's probably going to be cards that I end up playing. I can take this as a splash. I could also try to splash this with black. I do have these two, which can make black. Yeah, I'll take this and try to splash black. This is a good value play. Got to be open to the random splashes that you do see. Like, remember, this gets black or red. This gets black or red. So I kind of have one swamp can get me 4 black sources. I think Collective Resistance is solid. We wield the Hope Ender Coatl. This is at least a solid sideboard card. But I think Hexproof Indestructible is just pretty good. I didn't really want to take the island thing, because I think I just want to play like one island if I can get away with it. This card's actually a really good pickup. This one's funny, but I'm not going to play it. Okay, big pack 3. Okay. This pack isn't the best. Pride is pretty reasonable, but not a card I'm splashing. Similarly, this card's solid, but not a splash. I think that card's terrible. I might just take another Precursor. Could also take a Malevolent Rumble. Help me find my good cards. First picking that seems insane to me. Maybe I'll just take Wither and Bloom. Yeah, I'll take Wither and Bloom. Off the splash. Getting a 4-color land is pretty good. Because I do care about colorless a little bit. I also really like this card. How's my playable count looking? Pretty good, actually. I might not be able to play the blue part. I might just splash black instead. That seems fine. Weird Scale or Fanged Flames. I'm going to take the Flames. I don't really have a ton of removal. And it plays well with this guy. For instance, 1 sorcery. Now I have a couple extra. I have 1, 2, 3 removal spells right now. So this will give me a nice extra one. Great. I like this card. I'm going to hit a 4-drop a lot of the time with it, but that's okay. This would be a red-green land. This guy would be fine. This is a fine splash. I love Ral and the Implicit Maze. Also think Glimpse is fine, but Ral is really good. Imskir. I don't have any artifacts, really. Yeah, I have 2. I'm not going to play Imskir. I don't think Imskir is necessarily that good, even with a bunch of artifacts. Temperamental Oozewag is totally fine, though. It's like a truck. So I want this guy, or this guy. Probably a Pyretic Rebirth. Beautiful. I got another Skoa. I don't want Necro Dominance. I think Slith is okay, but Skoa is way better. Double black's too tricky. I'll just get the Precursor. Got the Coatl. Cut the Mog Mob, I think. With a splash, it's going to be too hard to cast that. I really don't want to play Charge Bug either. This could be an okay combat trick. Slash kill spell for flyers. Nice, we got another Skoa. I actually don't mind playing 3 Skoas. 7 mana flyer. I really like having the Skoas with the Annoyed Altasaur. Also with the Precursor to maybe rant them out a little bit. Pretty happy with this deck. I think deciding to dip into black was a good call. Do I have any self-mill? This card might be better than some of my bad cards. I don't think this card's good, though. This card's honestly probably pretty okay. So we'll just look at these as our options. So there's 43. Colors looking like, yep, mostly red-green with a little bit of black. I think I want to get to 6 black sources, so I'll do this. For an extra green, or for an extra red, probably. This is 2, 4, 6 black sources. 6, 8, 10 red sources. 5, 7 green sources. 2, 4, 6 black sources. 5, 7, 9 red sources. 6, 8 green sources. That seems reasonable. I also have Pinnacle Monk as an extra red source for my very heavy red requirements. So I think that also helps. So I have 8 green sources, 10 red sources. 5 black sources might be enough if I cut things like Refurbished Familiar. I'm not going to play both Infernal Captors. I don't think I'm going to play both Skoa Ember Mages. I mean, all 3, I mean. Do I want to play like a fetch land just with the Skittering Precursor synergies? Probably not. I could cut Refurbished Familiar and then maybe cut a Swamp to go with it, because then I'd only have 1. Maybe Scurrilous Sentry's not good enough. Scurrilous Sentry could be too mediocre. It's Scurrilous. I could also cut Refurbished Familiar for a Skoa Ember Mage. I think this is a fine build, though. Kind of like 18 lands. These guys can help me ramp a little bit. Yep, we're going to try it like this. I'm excited to see how it does. I'll see you folks in the games.
Before I get to the games, I want to take a moment to shout out the NicolaiBolas Patreon, where you can go to support the channel. Patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. If you have been enjoying my videos, if you've been finding them entertaining, helpful, if they've been helping you have more fun playing Magic and helping you win more, or things like that, then Patreon is the place to go where you can contribute directly towards the channel and help me make more videos going forward. You also gain access to cool bonus content like my card-by-card draft tier list for Modern Horizons 3 and every other draft set that comes out, where I give my A through F grades on every card in the set as a nice bonus resource, as one of the ways I like to say thank you. Basically, Patreon is the place to go if you want to chip in and help the channel grow and thrive. I would like to give a special shout out to those patrons who support at the credits level. It really does make a big difference. But without further ado, let's get to the games.
Welcome to round 1. My opponent is on a mulligan. I'm going to keep this somewhat sketchy hand. Off to an interesting start playing Stump Stomp. That probably means they're a little land blight. Okay. Okay, they're doing some crazy big stuff. My draw is not really coming together, but it's okay. I really just want to play Corum. They can have absurd amounts of mana this turn. But they had absurd amounts of mana last turn, didn't cast anything crazy. This turn I think I'll play Refurbished Familiar. And then Skoa. So they're playing all three colors. No colorless land for this is annoying, because I'd love to kill Path of Annihilation. Sure. Okay. I have a lot of land, so I can use the Skoa Ember Mage ability if needed. I can also cycle this Twisted Landscape, which is good. Reform is kind of annoying for me. Mm-hmm. I'm playing this pretty conservatively. I think I'm going to beat Reform in game 2. Maybe I'll bring in my stealing guy. I didn't realize this guy was a legendary. Okay. They didn't really cast a lot of spells that game. They won't have any multicolored stuff, I don't think. I'm also about whether do I want captors or not. I could also maybe play this. Mm-hmm. Mm. I guess Fanged Flames also deals with the worm. It's weird because if I'd like tried to embrace the Black Splash a little bit sooner, maybe I could have gotten another Wither in Bloom or something. Okay, this is No green mana, but I'm going to keep it. Never didn't have it. Good opportunity to get my double red for the Ral here. I don't really care about them getting a couple extra counter, them dealing me any damage first of all, and second of all, them getting any extra counters. Just in case they play a flyer, I'll be ready. They are probably missing red mana or something. That's unfortunate. That card's scary. Never didn't have it. Maybe I just go for this. Sure. I'm looking for a land to get this implicit maze down. That was clever play. I was going to allocate all the damage to the spawn token. One land and I'm in golden shape, I think. Oh, please give me a land. Oh, that would be so good. I might not even want to discard a card. Maybe if I want to discard the Altasaur. Okay. Got there, round 1. Let's go. Huge win. Absolutely awesome. See you folks next round. Welcome to round 2. We won the die roll. We will play first. We will keep. So far, I've been playing a lot of trust with my mana base here. Like, okay, we will hit the forest. Hopefully. Yep. Not drawing any lands would be a huge disaster for me. I do need to make sure I hit my land drops, but... I'm in bad shape now. Okay, so just blue-green. Nice play by them. This is why you play best of 3, because sometimes you'll have a game like this. It's not even that I need, a specific land. It's that I just need any land. There's a land. Yeah. This is the guy that's most likely to help me hit my 5th land to play Ral on the Implicit Maze. I just hope they don't do anything crazy before I get to sweep their entire board with Pyretic with Ral on the Implicit Maze next turn. Though they have 8 mana, so I'm probably screwed. Gosh darn it. Come on, land. I need you now more than ever. I just have to keep myself in the game. I can't let those spawns grow. They have no elemental blast to kill my Corum. Not good, not good. Yeah, I'm dead. not quite. Pretty much though. Polyretic Rebirth, kill their 4/4. I unfortunately can't go Oozewag Horrific Assault this turn. I don't think I have an answer for the Riddle Keeper, unfortunately, though. They haven't played anything too scary. It's just Riddle Keeper as their top end card to keep me down was bad. And I got mana screwed. Oh, that's unfortunate. If I'd hit my land a turn earlier, I would have won that game. I think. Dang. Oh, that sucks. That happens though. It's funny because my opponent in round 1 had like a mulligan and they didn't do anything in game 1. But generally, I'd prefer to play it every game where it's like everyone does things because I feel like I usually will win those games. But sometimes you just exchange those. You just gotta shake it off, move on. It just sucks when I have basically an 18 land deck, and I just kept a 3-lander on the play and just didn't draw my 4th land for 3 turns. Maybe it was 2 turns, but still, it was enough turns that I couldn't win after that. Dang it. Much better hand here. So I can fetch a swamp, get a spawn, play this on turn 5, and also signature slam something on turn 4. What are they representing? Signature. Oh, they have signature slam in their hand, I guess. I could have targeted the brood scale, but then I wouldn't be able to adapt it later. And also this way they can't signature slam my precursor. Sure. I think that's a good play. Nice. We've equalized. Such a tough spot for what to sideboard. I don't think I really want to sideboard anything. I'm most tempted by my stupid 3-mana artifact for some reason, or my steel card. Well, this is a good hand. It's got all my colors at least. Straight blue-green. Gosh darn it. Yeah, I kept a kind of sketchy one, didn't I? This is just sad. Gosh darn it. There's so many spells I could have played instead of Wumpus that I would have been fine against. Yeah, I'm dead. Well, we tried. We drew like garbage this game, so it didn't really matter. Oh, man. If I actually draw a if I draw another mountain, I'm actually still in this. This can kill the Altasaur. Gosh, wouldn't it have been great if my opponent hadn't had a last spell there and I actually came back and won that game? Oh my gosh. That was actually really close. Funny thing though, if I had, instead of drawing Signature Slam, if I had drawn a Mountain, I could have Foul Striked this guy, Pyretic Rebirth killed this guy, and I would have been winning. Oh well. I tried. I was close. I was closer than I should have been, considering... I mean, game 1, I didn't really get to play that much. Game 2, I drew very badly until the end, and then my opponent needed, like, 1 extra spell to get me. Gosh darn it, they put Signature Slam on the bottom, too. They hit 2 of them. Oh, well. I don't think I could have done anything differently. Welcome to another round. Easy keep. I'm traumatized from that last round. Not really, but felt unlucky. There was like a lot of stuff that I needed to go differently that game. Like if I draw 1 extra mountain, I'll win, I think. You're kidding me, right? Oh my gosh. Oh, man. Oh my gosh, this is such a beating. Oh my god. I hate Psychic Frog so much. Like, they can just discard their whole hand to make this a monster or something. They probably have a counterspell. Okay. Not the best case scenario here. I think they screwed that up. I think I might have been dead on board. Sure. I really hope this works. If they top deck something, okay. That is something. That's absurd. Gosh. We're battling. I love that. I love that for me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, why wouldn't they have another random 1/1 to just get me? Ooh. So I want to exile that thing, right? Yeah. Sure, they might have card draw, but... I'm in the game. They have a second Psychic Frog? Okay, it's much worse this time, because they have no cards in hand. Okay. Give me a Skoa. Give me a number 3. That's a card. Remember, this can get flying. Very easily, in fact. Yes! Oh my gosh, I can't believe we won that. Oh my gosh, they have 2 psychic frogs. I'm so toast. I'm so toast. What do I do? 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 Can stealing it do anything? Oh. Yes! The null elemental blast shall come from above. I'm gonna place a swamp with that. Help me cast that bad boy. Oh my gosh. I also have Foul Strike. I've got a lot of kind of removals. The thing on turn 2 is so devastating. I'm so lucky I won game 1. That's huge. This can also somewhat deal with it a little bit. Maybe cutting one of my top end guys is bad. Did they mulligan instantly? Oh man, I'm gonna have to save my Galvanic Discharge, Wither and Bloom. It's so brutal! Psychic Frog is such a beating! No! Oh, the pain! Oh, that's so bad for me! Oh, no. Oh, so I can deal 6 to it next turn. They're gonna replace a card. They're gonna play a land. Oh man, I think I can get him. I might have to fetch for a mountain here so I can cast this and this. Psychic Frog is absurd. I hate this card so much. Every fiber of my being hates this card. So they're gonna have 5 cards in hand, so yeah, I do have to get a mountain. Okay, so this can get up to 7 toughness. Immediately punished? Of course, why not? I'll save this for the next one, I guess. Oh no. Does it mean they have a second one? gosh. I hate this so much. Do they have the sacrifice thing? Yeah, they do. Oh no, they're putting a counter, sure. I really didn't want to have to play this. But I think I need to have this null elemental blast up. Oh my gosh. Got him. I'd say that was a pretty significant development. Please work, please! Please work. Boom. Better lucky than good, that's what they always say. They can drain me for 2. They jump block here, they jump here. Trade here. I think I killed him next turn no matter what, so I might as well play this a little safer. Wow, the null elemental blast was so clutch this game.
Yes!
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I won that. That Psychic Frog was terrifying. Well, we have one round to go. If we win this last round, we qualify for the second draft, so I'll see you folks there. Welcome. We're on the draw, but we're going to keep this hand. Kill spell, maybe play the Undertaker. Ooh, they're aggro, but Battle Mage could be really good for us. Red, white, okay. We're currently in pure survival mode. Just use our spells when we can. We need to get a colorless land. Pretty fantastic that they don't have a play this turn. Sure. So they don't have a 3-drop, which means they have all expensive spells. Or they just drew this 3-drop. A colorless land here is a must for me, I think. Or a castable creature. That counts. That will do! That'll do! Yes! Oh, we're still in this. We are still in this for sure. Yep. Let's nab one of their spells. Or lands, in this case, I guess. We can always chump block with our guy if we want. Kill, spawn, gain commander. So they can deal 2 to one of my guys. Yep. Uh-oh. Okay, so they have a kill spell. Panic discharge. Raid. Charm. Bring it to. Let's go. We're so close. 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 Okay. They have Wing It, Galvanic Discharge, Thraben Charm. They have a couple of enchantments. Gosh, it's so tempting to bring in the card to copy their Titans. Like my artifact that can come in as a copy or something. Okay, this is a keep. I don't have a forest yet, but that's okay. I can cast plenty of spells while I wait to find a forest. Maybe 3 SCO is just one too many because it's legendary. Okay. Sure. It's like a build your own Writhing Chrysalis. That's bad for me. Interesting. Just kill that guy, I guess. That's a pretty unstoppable curve they had there. 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop, 5-drop. I have decent blocks for this turn, though, if they don't have a wing it. Or Galvanic Discharge or Thraben Charm. So pretty much any spell in their deck they could have would be bad for me here. I'm just going to pretend they have nothing, because I can't beat anything. That's one of the classic Magic strats. Wow, the block worked. And now they're playing their bad cards. So if I do draw a forest, I can go Wither and Bloom and then Signature Slam. So I really just need to draw a forest now. Oh, that's huge for me. What was their last card if it's not Ral? Okay. But if I draw a forest, I can Wither and Bloom onto this guy, Signature Slam, smack the Writhing Chrysalis for a bunch of damage. This can get up to 7 toughness, so I could still double block this if I wanted. I am getting to the point where I need a forest. Come on, forest. Beautiful. I can't really block them anyway. They can give this guy flying and then give this guy menace. I'm just going to hope their horrific assault gaining me 3 life is good enough, and that they can't burst me here with some random haste. Because if not, I will win. That forest was so clutch. Okay. Okay. They make a 1/1. They have 1 card in hand. That was such a bad play. Holy heck, that was terrible. I did not play around Thraben Charm at all. I could have just killed this thing first. Yes! Oh, on to draft 2. Nice 3-1. We did have a tough loss. That was such a close battle in the second round, but we stayed calm, stayed focused. Got the 3-1. Let's go. Holy heck, that was a battle. That was a battle. Our deck was solid, but nothing spectacular. But we managed to get the win, and we'll be drafting for cash in the next draft. I mean, you literally can't win them all. There's no way you can like force your way into the wins. But nice, we made it to the second draft. This was an unorthodox deck. I haven't normally played Jund. I'm normally playing blue, like red, green, splashing blue. But we got this guy. The Rebirth was pretty solid. Refurbished. Wither and Bloom was a good card to splash. I mean, the Null Elemental Blast was so clutch against the Psychic Frog. And then the Skoas. And we played that annoyed Altasaur. We top decked it at the perfect time a couple times. We top decked we top decked the Forest on that critical turn. We got the Pyretic Rebirth that one time to get back the annoyed Altasaur in that close game. There were a lot of really close battles there, and we managed to come out on top. So no complaints here. Nice 2-1. If you did make it all the way till the end of the video, in the comment section down below, leave hashtag clutch, because we had some really clutch top decks there, like the Altasaur when we really needed that, and things like the land for Ral and the Implicit Maze, and the Forest there at the end. So really clutch games there, and a crazy null elemental blast on that Psychic Frog. Holy heck, that Psychic Frog game, the first one where we made them discard their entire hand, that was awesome. But yeah, remember to hit the thumbs up button if you did enjoy this video. Subscribe for more so you can catch future videos, including my next draft in this Arena Open. Comment with your questions, thoughts, and feedback. Remember the hashtag clutch to let me know you made it to the end. And then if you would like to support my content, you can do so via Patreon, patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. You gain access to my tier list for each set, including Modern Horizons 3 with my thoughts on all the cards, and other cool bonus stuff as well, as helping me make more videos. So, cool. Yeah, it's a cool way to support my content and help me make more videos. That's going to do it for this one, though. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you next time.